Hey guys, how's it going? Wait. Now that looks much better. Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back to my channel. This week has been weird for me. I've been having a hard time sleeping, so I've been ordering a bunch of stuff off of Amazon, spending money that I probably shouldn't be spending, but anyways, I got a cool light, so my videos will look a little bit better, and hopefully my skin looks better. But yeah, ignore the... I don't even know how I got this, but I was sick last week and I kept blowing my nose using a paper towel, so ignore the dry spot under my nose. We're just gonna forget that's there. I was too lazy to put any makeup or whatever to try to cover it up, but honestly, I don't even care. But let's get back to the video. So today I'm gonna be talking about my dating experience here in Los Angeles and how that's been non-existent. So, you know, like most millennials out there, I meet people through, try to guess? Yeah, that's right, Tinder. I've had Grindr for a little bit. I didn't like it, too many weirdos, and I'm not just looking for a hookup. Not that everyone on there is, but for the most part it is an app. And so is Tinder, but I've had more success with meeting friends and meeting people who are actually looking for more on Tinder than on Grindr. So yeah, so for the most people that I met, that I'm going to tell you in this little story time, I met through Tinder. I've had kind of a summer fling last year, and before that I met this other kid. I'm not going to really give any names, I'm just going to say guy number one and guy number two. I just don't want to get them involved in this, so we're just going to keep it like that. So guy number one I met, he just graduated and he moved back. He was living somewhere in Oakland. So he went to college out there, obviously. Really cool kid. We hit it off really well. We were just, two different, this keeps happening to me too. We were just in two different parts going on. He was looking for a new job, so was I. But he was actually looking to outsource jobs in places on the East Coast, New York City and stuff like that. And I, on the other hand, just moved from Buffalo, New York down here, and I kind of wanted to stay in this area. So, we hit it off really well. We went on a couple of dates, we hung out. He actually got to meet my sister, we went on a hike together, and things were actually really well. If he, I'm glad he is where he is now. I think if he didn't move, I think we would have been together, because it was just super casual. It was great, I liked it, it went really well. I'm actually still friends with guy number one and guy number two. More likely guy number one than guy number two, but I'll get to guy number two in a second. I don't remember what happened exactly. We were supposed to hang out. I think I sent a message or something and I just didn't hear back, and I was like, hey, is everything okay? And then he finally responded and was like, hey, I just got a job offer in New York City. I know that if we continue to talk and move forward, there's gonna be more emotions involved, and he just wanted to kind of avoid that. We ended up talking about it, and we ended up being fine. So I'm sitting here editing, and Shira just remembered a story about what happened with guy number one. You can say it.
Okay, so the best part, well, I didn't hear the rest of what you were saying, I just saw the beginning of the editing, and it reminded me that we went to have brunch with our two friends at this cafe a block away. I'm pretty sure we walked there, and we walk in and John goes, we just walked by. I'm shut the fuck up.
Guy number one.
Fuck! We just passed guy number one, and I'm shut the fuck up. No, we didn't.
I know he saw me, and I saw him, and I was just
and then, so that's all I could think about this whole brunch. Mind you, guy number one's with another guy, and
2 days after we were done. So you see how this looks. I'm just
and the other guy goes to the bathroom, and guy number one's sitting there and purposely not looking over at us, and then they go pay and they leave, and 2 minutes later he texts John hey, yeah, like, hey, sorry, like, my ex wanted to see me before I moved.
It was funny. It was a funny encounter, but shit like that just always happens to me.
What are the chances
my luck.
that we go to the same diner at the same time at like 12:45?
Not too long after. I want to say like a couple weeks or like a month after. It's just like, okay, let me just, I'm gonna go, start swiping on Tinder or whatever. So I, was just like swiping away, and I matched with this like European guy, super cute. I was like, oh, okay, my type. It was like, all right. So we started casually talking, and I think that same night we made plans to meet like a couple days later, and we did. We met at one of my favorite cafes out here, and we hit it off like really well. It was like at an instant, like I was like, holy cow. We grabbed lunch. It was supposed to be just like a lunch thing, and then we ended up hanging out the entire day. And my roommate actually hit me up and said that there was a party that her old roommates were throwing, and if I wanted to come or whatever. So I asked him if he wanted to come, and he said yeah, like he didn't mind. So we literally ended up spending the entire like day together. We were both drinking. We took an Uber to the party, and so we were back to my place, and his car, because I drove around, was still at the place like where we grabbed lunch earlier. So I was like, hey, do you like want to spend the night? So he did. We talked, we hit it off really well. We kissed that night. We did some other things. So I guess we didn't have sex, but I guess we hooked up. I don't know what you guys think hooking up is, if it's full sex or just kissing. And then we hit it off really well. But the thing is, he was leaving back to Europe in 4 days. So, dun dun dun. I don't know why this keeps happening to me. I keep meeting guys that are just like far away, or just, I don't know. It just happens to me quite often. So, yeah. So I didn't expect very much, and I was, to my surprise, like we still, like our conversations kept flowing. Like it was nice. It was nice just even having someone, even though he lived so far away, like 5,000 miles away. He and I still communicated almost every day, and it was hard. I mean, I was willing to put an effort for him, but it was really hard for him to really open up and get himself, because this was also a new experience for him. He wasn't really out yet. There's just a bunch of stuff. It's really hard for him to really like let himself be vulnerable and open up when, we would technically only see like each other 2-3 times a year because we live so far away. So it wasn't just really practical. So, the fear of not seeing each other quite often led us to like kind of like split up. I was like heartbroken. Like I thought when I met guy 1, I was like, oh my god, no. Guy 2, like I was really heartbroken. I was like, holy cow, like this is what people go through. This is it. He's happy he met someone and he's happy, and I try to reach out from time to time, but I don't know if it's weird for him. I still like want to be like friends and want to have like, I still wanted to have like that conversation like we did before, but it took me a while to realize that it wasn't gonna be the same. So I just have like this thing where if I meet someone and I give you that time, like I still want to be friends with you. I don't like drama, so like most of the people I meet, like they're not gonna end. Like I try to end it like just like, in a good way. Yeah. But I'm still single, and that's okay. Which is fine. Like I'm fine. I'm fine. No, but really I am fine. Honestly, it's just, for some reason here, like most people that I meet, they're just not really looking for some sort of like relationship. Like I'm still young and I still have time, so like I'm in no rush. When the time will happen, it will happen. Like when you least expect things, that's when it was best, and that's what happened with guy number 2. But anyways, yep. I just wanted to tell you guys a little story time. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know this was a little more boring, but I just kind of honestly wanted to test the new lights out and kind of wanted to just talk about how my dating life has been here in LA. But yeah, if you liked it, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe.